Hello. So good afternoon, everyone. Okay, in last lecture we have seen the point electric field intensity means if any point is located on, or if any charge is located on or near to the another charge, and if we move that charge around the first charge, then uh, how we can find the electric field intensity? If we have seen that formula, right? We have seen that formula. Then we have seen some examples on this also. So now we will see the next point, that is electric field due to infinite line charge. एक minute. Okay, due to infinite line charge. Okay, so we have to find the electric field intensity here. We have to find the electric field intensity due to infinite line charge. Now, how to find this? Can anyone tell me? Infinite line means what? Infinite line means what? Anyone? What is mean by infinite line? Yes. Okay, infinite means its length is infinite, simply. Okay, so we are here considering the electric field. We have to find the electric field. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have to find the electric field here due to infinite line charge. So here we are considering one infinite line, okay, which is placed on z-axis. What's happening? Okay. Okay. So consider here x, y, and z coordinates. X, y, and z coordinates, and one infinite line is placed here, which is on the z-axis, and its length is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. Its length is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. So here you can see how I can erase this. Okay. So just to concentrate, this is one infinite line which is placed on the z-axis, whose length is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. Now we have to consider here the small section of the line, that is DL. Okay. So here by this black box, one small section is shown, which is DL. Okay. And this DL is having coordinates 0, 0, Z. Okay. How it is 0, 0, Z? Because this is placed, okay, this is placed on positive Z axis. Therefore, x and y coordinates are 0 and only z coordinate is present here. Therefore, the coordinates of this point DL are 0, 0, z. Okay. Now, suppose we have to find the electric field intensity at point P, and this point P is placed at the y-axis. Okay. The point P is placed at y-axis. Therefore, and here we are considering the cylindrical coordinate system. Suppose, therefore, if the distance between this 0 and point P is r, sorry, here we are considering the Cartesian system, and for sheet we are considering the cylindrical coordinate system. Okay. So here for Cartesian means we are considering the distance. Okay. Therefore, distance from point 0 to P is r. Therefore, the coordinates of point P, which is placed on y-axis, are 0, r, and 0, because here x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is r, which is the distance between point 0 to point P, and third, that is z coordinate, is also 0, which is z-axis coordinate, because the point P is placed only on y-axis. Okay, so all of you understood the coordinates of this DL and point P. Coordinates समजलेत का? Yes or no? Okay, concentrate once again. So here we have to find the electric field intensity due to infinite line charge. Okay, म्हणजे एक infinite line आहे. We have already seen the infinite line and how the charges are placed. We have seen the integration, how we can find this. Okay, so here we are considering the infinite line which is placed on z-axis, whose length is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Infinite आहे. जे लेंथ किती आहे? फ्रॉम मायनस इन्फिनिटी टू प्लस इन्फिनिटी. ओके, आणि त्या लाईनचं एक स्मॉल सेक्शन आपण कन्सिडर केलाय. सो इट्स लेंथ इज डीएल, टोटल लेंथ इज एल, स्मॉल सेक्शनची लेंथ किती आहे? डीएल. ओके, सो that point on z-axis whose coordinates will be 0, 0, z. And if I want to find the electric field intensity at point P, which is placed on the positive y-axis, so its coordinates will be 0 or 0. Now, as we are finding electric field intensity at point P, just connect this dl to point P and the arrow will be towards point P. So distance from this point dl to point P is r, and unit vector in direction of this point P is a bar r. Okay, is diagram clear to all? Yes or no? At least reply me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have to find the electric field intensity E bar. Okay. So this is only the explanation, whatever I have given you. Now here, this DL means what? It is the differential length of this small section. Okay. And this is placed on the positive z-axis. It is on the positive z-axis. Therefore, instead of this DL, whatever be the length of that line is nothing but the length of that z-axis. Okay. जी काही त्या लाईनची लेंथ असेल, तुम्ही जी मेजर करणार आहात, तर that will be nothing but the line length of that z-axis, right? So here we can write this dl as equal to dz. Okay, dl is equal to dz. Now all of we know we can find the charge if the line charge is there and line charge density is rho L there. Okay, so we can we know that line charge density rho L is equal to if anything we are taking, if we are taking the line charge, if we are taking the sheet charge, volume charge, for everything, okay, there is line charge density, sheet charge density. Okay, line charge density is rho L, sheet charge density is rho S, and volume charge density is rho V. Okay, so formula is simply that Q divided by that length. Here length, here it is rho L. Therefore, that rho L is equal to delta Q or dQ divided by dl. Similarly, if you take the rho S, that is the surface charge density, then that surface charge density is equal to dq divided by ds. Okay, surface. Then if you take the volume charge density, then it is dq divided by dv, that is volume. Okay, so likewise we can write the formula for dq as rho L into dl. Okay, you have to remember this for when we are considering dq. means the small charge which is placed at that line, small length dl, that charge is given by rho l dl. Okay, rho l dl. Okay, so and this dl is equal to dz. dl is equal to dz. Okay, so dq is equal to rho l dz. Okay, so all of you fastly draw this diagram. Just give the title and draw the diagram. Don't draw this yellow marks. Okay. एक मिनिट. Pointer is not there. Okay, over. झाले असेल तर सांगा. Students are very less. In morning's lecture only I told you that this is important point. And instead of increase in strength, strength is lowered. I think students are taking rest. Okay, over. Okay, so we'll see. Here, dl is equal to dz. Therefore, we can write this as dq is equal to rho l dl, means it is rho l dz. Okay. Now, actually formula for E bar is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square into A bar R. Right. So we have to find that R bar as we are finding the electric field intensity. Okay. So it is capital R bar. We are going from this DL to point P. Okay. So can anyone tell me this R bar is equal to what will be R bar? What will be the R bar? Capital R bar. Yes.
Royal P.
Royal. I am asking you this vector capital R bar. So it is simply end point minus start point. So what is end point? End point is P. Start point is DL किंवा DZ. Okay. So काय असेल? That is R bar is equal to 0 minus 0 into A bar X. बरोबर? Then R minus 0. R minus 0 into A bar Y. Right? Plus 0 minus Z. इंटू ए बार झेड म्हणजे काय येणार आहे प्लस आर ए बार वाय अँड मायनस झेड ए बार झेड राईट. So here we get that capital R bar as end point is P and start point is DL. Okay. So it is equal to R A bar Y minus Z A bar Z. समजलंय का हे? Yes or no? मंजिली हर्षवर्धन
मैम.
Yes, ma'am.
समजले का?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके समजलंय ना. ओके ओके. Now we have to find mod of R bar. Okay, mod of R bar. Mod of R bar means its magnitude, right? So if its magnitude means mod of R bar is equal to square root of this is plus R square plus minus Z square. The plus R square is same and minus Z square it will be plus Z square, right? So mod of R bar is equal to square root of plus R square and plus Z square. Okay. So all of you know how to find this vector and its magnitude. Then from this we can find the unit vector. Now unit vector A bar R is equal to that vector divided by its magnitude. That vector is R bar divided by its magnitude is mod of R bar, which is equal to R into A bar Y, that vector minus Z A bar Z, and divided by its magnitude is square root of R square plus Z square. Okay. Now we find here A bar R and also capital R. Therefore, we can put all values in equation of E bar here. Okay. So this E bar is equal to Q divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 R square into unit vector A bar R. Okay. Up to this point, everything is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, we are finding the electric field intensity, but we are considering here the differential length, right? Differential length means small section of that line, because this line length is from minus infinity to plus infinity, right? So we cannot directly take that. Therefore, we are considering the small section. Okay. Therefore, we have to consider the differential electric field intensity also. Okay. So here we have to write the formula for this D bar as all here we have to consider in differential form, right? Therefore, it is dE bar is equal to dQ. Okay, because whole charge is Q. But if we consider the small charge for the particular length, or that is differential length of dl, then that charge is dq divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square into A bar R. Okay, and here we already know that dq is equal to rho L into dl. Rho L into dl, and this dl is equal to dz. So here we have to put all the given quantities. So this dq is equal to rho L into dl, means it is rho L into dz divided by 4 pi epsilon 0, and r square, r is equal to square root of r square plus z square, and now take its square. Okay, and into bracket the unit vector A bar R, which is r A bar y minus z A bar z divided by square root of r square plus z square. Up to this point, any doubt? So everyone just note this fastly. First, find that vector R bar, then find unit vector A bar R. Okay. Then take D bar and put all values here.
Madam,
And
D bar आज एकदा explain करा की.
Okay, okay. Actually, we are considering here, we are finding here electric field intensity due to infinite line charge. Infinite आहे लाईन, त्याची लेंथ किती आहे, मायनस इन्फिनिटी पासून प्लस इन्फिनिटी पर्यंत. मग आपण एवढ्या लॉंग लेंथ मुळे प्रोड्यूस होणारी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी फाइंड करू शकतो का? नाही. तर आपण काय करतोय, त्या लाईनचा एक स्मॉल पार्ट घेतोय, स्मॉल सेक्शन घेतोय. तर तो काय आहे, डीएल आहे, बरोबर. आणि त्या डीएल मुळे पॉइंट पी च्या इथे जेवढी काही इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी प्रोड्यूस होते ते आपण कन्सिडर करतोय. आता आपण जो ई बारचा फॉर्म्युला लिहितो तो जनरल फॉर्म्युला झाला, बरोबर. आता जर आपण डिफरन्शियल लेंथ कन्सिडर करतोय, बरोबर, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फाइंड करण्यासाठी, तर आपण डिफरन्शियल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी फाइंड केली पाहिजे, म्हणजे सॉरी कन्सिडर केली पाहिजे त्यावेळी. ओके, त्यामुळे आपण ते डीई बार लिहितोय. म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली आता जे कन्सिडर करतोय आपण इक्वेशन, ई बार इज इक्वल टू क्यू अपॉन 4πε0 r स्क्वेअर इंटू ए बार आर आहे. पण इथे काय कन्सिडर करणार आपण, स्मॉल सेक्शन मुळे जी काही इंटेन्सिटी प्रोड्यूस झाली ती कन्सिडर करतोय. त्यामुळे आपण डी बार इथे करतोय. आता जर डी बार करत असेल तर प्रत्येक गोष्ट तुम्हाला डिफरन्शियल घेतली पाहिजे. मग आता क्यू काय येणार आहे, तर क्यू इज द चार्ज विच इज प्लेस्ड ऑन दॅट लाईन. पण तो ऍक्च्युली कुठे प्लेस केलेला आहे, तर आपण जो स्मॉल सेक्शन कन्सिडर केला डीएल, तर त्या डीएल मध्ये जो चार्ज प्लेस केलाय तेवढ्या लेंथ वरती जो चार्ज आहे तो चार्ज आपण कन्सिडर करतोय. तर तो पण डिफरन्शियल चार्ज झाला. सो इट इज डिनोटेड बाय डी क्यू. सो इट इज डी क्यू डिवायडेड बाय 4πε0 r स्क्वेअर. बाकीचे सगळं सेम into unit vector a bar r. Okay, but dq is what? Dq is rho l into dl. We have seen this in previous lectures also. Okay, so dq is rho l into dl. आणि dl म्हणजे काय, तर dz आहे. ओके, कारण जी लेंथ आहे, डिफरन्शियल लेंथ आपण कन्सिडर करतोय ती म्हणजेच काय आहे, तर झेड ऍक्सिस ची लेंथ आहे. ओके, so that is dz, therefore it is rho l dz divided by 4πε0 r स्क्वेअर. काय आहे आपला r किती, मॉड ऑफ r. मॉड ऑफ r बार म्हणजेच काय असते, r, करेक्ट ना. मॉड ऑफ r बार इज इक्वल टू r विच इज इक्वल टू स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ r स्क्वेअर प्लस z स्क्वेअर. आणि आता याचा स्क्वेअर, ओके, into unit vector a bar r. A bar r is r a bar y minus z a bar z divided by square root of r square plus z square. Okay, you have to only put all the values here. Okay, so note this.
मॅडम इथं आर स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू आपण आर स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू काय पुट केली, मॉड ऑफ नाही अंडर स्क्वेअर रूट आर स्क्वेअर प्लस झेड स्क्वेअर ना.
हा, बरोबर, करेक्ट करेक्ट.
मग स्क्वेअर रूट ला स्क्वेअर कॅन्सल होते की.
हा, कॅन्सल होते, ते आपण पुढे करणार आहे की प्रोसेस. पण कसं आहे, हे समजण्यासाठी फक्त तुम्हाला इक्वेशन सगळे इन डिटेल मध्ये दिलेले आहेत. आपण ती प्रोसेस करतोय पुढे. हा, ओके, वन. Now, in this equation, you can see there are two components. एक आहे y direction, एक आहे, and another is the z direction. Okay, remember here two directions are there. One is the y direction, second is the z direction. Okay, now what actually happens? Just see this diagram first. Okay, now here I am considering that one charge is placed here in this DL. Okay, DL, this is one small section, right? So here also one charge is there. Okay, one charge is there. Similarly, this line is from minus infinity to plus infinity, right? So the same will be there in opposite side also. Okay, जसा पॉझिटिव्ह झेड ऍक्सिस वरती एक चार्ज आहे तसा सेम निगेटिव्ह झेड ऍक्सिस वरती पण असणार आहे. सो व्हॉट एव्हर बी द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हे कॉन्सन्ट्रेट करा. सो जी काही इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी प्रोड्यूस होईल या दोन चार्जेसमुळे, ओके, तर ती इंटेन्सिटी इथे पुढे डायग्राम मध्ये शो केलेली आहे. एक मिनिट. सो हिअर you can see this diagram. Here you can see I consider that this charge is placed on positive z axis is positive. Okay, the similar charge is placed on negative z axis also. Okay, म्हणजे दोन्ही चार्ज जे आहेत दोन्ही चार्ज कसे झाले अपोजिट चार्ज झाले तर त्यांच्यामुळे जी काही इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी प्रोड्यूस होणार आहे त्यांचे जे कंपोनेंट्स आहेत. ओके, तर समजा पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज मुळे इथे किती इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी आहे E1 बार आहे. E1 बार आहे. ओके, सिमिलरली आकांक्षा प्लीज म्यूट. ओके, सिमिलरली निगेटिव्ह चार्ज मुळे प्रोड्यूस झालेली इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी किती आहे तर E2 बार आहे. ओके, E2 बार. ओके, नाव या प्रत्येक फील्डला काय असणार आहे म्हणजे एक्स वाय झेड जे काही तुमचे कंपोनेंट्स असतील त्यात पण जे चार्जेस आहेत ते झेड ऍक्सिस वरती प्लेस केलेले आहेत. ओके, दी चार्जेस आर प्लेस्ड ऑन झेड ऍक्सिस, देअरफॉर द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटी कंपोनेंट्स म्हणजे झेड कंपोनेंट जो आहे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटीचा दॅट कंपोनेंट गेट कॅन्सल हिअर. ओके, समजतंय मी काय म्हणते? जे चार्जेस आहेत ते कशावरती प्लेस केलेत तुम्ही झेड ऍक्सिस वरती प्लेस केले त्यामुळे काय होतं इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेन्सिटीचे झेड जे कंपोनेंट्स आहेत ते काय होतात कॅन्सल होतात. ओके, एकमेकांना. जर समजा तुम्ही वाय ऍक्सिस वरती जर चार्ज कन्सिडर केले तर काय होणार वाय ऍक्सिस चे कंपोनेंट जे आहेत ते कॅन्सल होतात. सो बाय डायग्राम दिस इज शोन. ओके, सो हिअर actually one component is a bar y and another component is a bar z. आता इथे कोणता कंपोनेंट कॅन्सल झालाय तर झेड कंपोनेंट कॅन्सल झाला म्हणजे ए बार झेड म्हणजे मायनस झेड इंटू ए बार झेड हा कंपोनेंट तुमचा काय झाला कॅन्सल झाला. ओके, therefore we can write this d bar which is equal to rho L dz divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into square root of r square plus z square bracket square into आता इथे काय राहिलं ओनली r a bar y divided by square root of r square plus z square. आधी काय होतं इथे r a bar y मायनस z इंटू a bar z होतं तर हा z जो कंपोनेंट आहे तो काय झाला तुमचा कॅन्सल झाला. ठीक आहे, झेड कंपोनेंट कॅन्सल झाला. हे समजलंय का? ओके, only remember, just don't make it complicated. Only remember as our charge is placed or as our line is placed on z axis, its electric field intensity components get cancelled there. Okay, because these are in opposite direction. One charge means one charge is placed on positive z axis, another is on negative z axis. Therefore, whatever be the electric field intensity produced by these two charges means their z components get cancelled there. Okay, because these are in opposite direction. Okay, so as the z component get cancelled, we get this equation. Now we have to find the electric field intensity for the whole line. Okay, for the complete line. Therefore, we can take the integration here. Okay, so this E bar is equal to integration, and what is the length of line? It is from minus infinity to plus infinity of this rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 Now this is square root of r square plus z square. ओके, त्याचा काय आहे स्क्वेअर. आणि इथे अजून एक आहे स्क्वेअर रूट ऑफ आर स्क्वेअर प्लस झेड स्क्वेअर. सो इफ वी कंबाईन दिस, मल्टिप्लाय दिस, देन it is equal to r square plus z square raised to 3/2. How it is? Can anyone tell me how it is? Yes. Anyone? Renuka? Deepak? Rushkesh? Yes, Varsha? Can anyone tell me? How it is coming? Okay. Actually, here is no any pointer. But I'll tell you. Just write in your notebook. The square root of r square plus z square. The square. बरोबर? Keep this term. It means that if we remove this square root, okay, its square means how we can write this term as only r square plus z square. बरोबर ना?
Yes.
Raised to किती आहे? If anyone knows how to take pointer here, can tell me.
मॅम इथं दाखवते की पेन्सिल
कुठे?
इकडं
नाही ना, ते
ह्या
मी
साईडला
घेतलं. दाखवते पण ते वेगळंच काहीतरी यायला लागले. Okay, don't write anything. Huh? Okay, just concentrate. It is simple, very simple. Okay, all of you know square root of r square plus z square. And if we take it square, what is that term? Only r square plus z square. आता its raise is equal to 1, is equal to 1. And here what is the term? Square root of r square plus z square, right? So I can remove this square root and I can write this as r square plus z square raised to 1/2. Same na? Same
Yes,
na?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when two terms are same, if base is same, then we just add this. Okay. Means 1 plus 1/2. किती आलं? काय म्हणायचं त्याला? So, r square plus z square चा घात. ओके, किती आला? याचा 1 आणि याचा किती आला? r square plus z square चा 1/2. ओके, म्हणजे आपण बेस सेम आहे तर काय करतो? 1 plus 1/2. किती आलं? तर 3/2 ना. Okay, likewise this term is taken. So it is E bar is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 R square plus Z square raised to 3/2 into this R Z इकडे घेतले dz term right side ला. Okay, into unit vector A bar Y. Okay, समजलंय हे? समजलंय का? Yes or no? सुहास, राजश्री, ऋतुजा, समजलंय का सगळ्यांना? नसेल तर सांगा, आय विल रिपीट वन्स अगेन. ओके ओके. So if all of you noted, we'll go for the next step. Okay. Now here we are putting one substitution. Okay, because your integration is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, so we have to change that. Actually, how we are putting here, we are putting this from the diagram only. Just wait. Okay, so this is our R, right? This is our Z. Okay, Z axis वरती जे आहे तर ती काय आहे, Z length झाली. Okay, now if we take one angle at point P, okay, or here only if we take this theta, then what is tan theta? Tan theta will be Z divided by R. Okay, tan theta is equal to Z divided by R. You can consider the same angle here. Okay, so we can, from that we can write this Z is equal to R tan theta. Okay, हे substitution आपण put करतोय, Z is equal to R tan theta. Okay, it means R is equal to Z divided by tan theta, or dz is equal to R sec square theta d theta. Okay, again take differentiation. So this dz is equal to R sec square theta d theta. Okay, now we have to put, because here you can see the term is dz. Okay, term is dz here. Okay, so we have to substitute for that. Now when z is equal to minus infinity, म्हणजे त्या complete line ची length ज्यावेळी minus infinity आहे, that time theta will be, theta is equal to tan inverse of, from this equation z is equal to R tan theta, means tan theta is equal to Z divided by R, means theta is equal to tan inverse of Z divided by R. बरोबर? So if Z is equal to minus infinity, theta is equal to tan inverse of minus infinity. बरोबर? And tan inverse of minus infinity is equal to minus pi by 2, that is minus 90 degree. And when we put Z is equal to plus infinity, then this theta is equal to tan inverse of plus infinity, which is equal to plus pi by 2, that is plus 90 degree. Okay, now we have to change the limits. म्हणजे dz